I'm Ben Horton.
Come on, guys, hike, hike!
A National Geographic explorer and photographer. Liu Yong, one of China's top alpine adventurers, is taking me to visit a family of Jiarong Tibetan. They live in Siguniang, southwestern China, where they thrive despite extreme high altitude and freezing temperatures. We are here to witness their unique way of life.
我二哥，哎，好久不见了哈，就是他叫 Ben Horton。
你好，
你好，你好，你好，欢迎你们到我家来做客。
Temperatures in this remote mountainous area of Sichuan can drop to minus 20 degrees Celsius during the winter. Yet the harsh environment has not deterred one of the oldest Tibetan tribes who migrated here over 1,000 years ago. The house is obviously built from wood and stones that are taken from the area.
Wow.
And it's in the most incredible viewpoint that you can imagine. And it would be an ideal place to live, except for the fact that it gets so cold here in winter. Living at altitude and working in Siguniang's freezing environment, our host Mr. Wang's sole source of heat to cook and keep warm is wood.
Right down the middle.
Once we have enough firewood, it's time to head back. The local Tibetans have an innovative way to make a backpack from a single strand of rope. It's something I've not seen before.
This one's for me?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get some small ones. This one's too small. All right. All right. Through the top.
Yeah. Get through. So wrapped on your shoulder.
All right.
You have to sit down first.
This is pretty complex how they've done this.
This is just in a lens for you.
Okay, so, do that.
Stand up.
Oh, that's hard to get up. I'm surprised though, this is actually not so uncomfortable.
This is the local way they carry stuff. Sometimes
Yeah.
they can use one rope carry like 50 kilo.
Oh, Jiarong!
Going into the forest with Mr. Wang is really interesting because for him, this is survival. This is how he lives up here. Living at this altitude, there's one other thing that Wang and his family need to survive: yak. They are one of the few domesticated animals that have adapted to live at high altitude. Their lungs and hearts are larger than normal cattle, enabling them to suck in lots of oxygen.
Watch.
Liu Yong and I get the opportunity to help Mr. Wang feed the yak salt.
Watch. Sure.
Oh, that tongue feels weird.
Salt gives the yak an appetite, so they eat more and grow bigger.
So what are the different uses of the yak? What do they use it for?
The yak can produce milk, meat.
牦牛以前这个交通不方便的时候，就拿来做运输的。
Yak bear a strong cultural and ritualistic significance to the Tibetan people. And slaughtering a yak is usually a solemn occasion, held with the utmost respect.
I just found out that Mr. Wang's going to be slaughtering a yak. And even though it's not something that I really want to be a part of or to watch, I think it's important for me to photograph this because up here in the wintertime, there's no way that they can grow food and they can't just go down to the local store. So this is a big part of their culture. This is something that they have to do if they want to survive in a place like this.
Once I step inside the pen, it occurs to me that slaughtering the yak is an intense moment for Mr. Wang and his friends, as well as me. Mr. Wang has chosen one of the biggest and oldest of the herd.
松，好，真的，全这真的。
I'm having a really hard time watching the yak get killed because it's not something that I've been around a lot. I find that the best way to photograph this is to stand back a little bit and focus more on the people. What I want to photograph is that this is something that these people have had to do their whole lives. Before we bid farewell, we are treated to a hearty meal of local Tibetan cuisine.
要本单汤单人加的要，这个是沙棘酒，这个是牛肝和它酿嘛，这个牛肉。
谢谢，
谢
谢谢啊，吃公母，谢谢，
我花的。
It's been an eye-opening experience. I've come to appreciate the Tibetan culture after learning how they interact and live with nature. I'm humbled and in awe at how adaptable and formidable people can be in extreme environments.